it's about that time. We decided we were going to do something a little bit different today, add some different elements to what we already do. It's going down, man. Trying to figure out ways to break the algorithm. Man. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to all our channels, all our different platforms. Boss Talk 101, Boss Talk 101 Primetime. It's crazy. We got to get it done, though. Boss Talk 101, where the boss is talk.
Was good, was good, was good on this wonderful morning, beautiful people. It is August 14th, 2026 here in the great state of Mississippi. I'm in your face. I'm in your place. I'm definitely blessed to be here this morning. Give everybody an opportunity to get that notification before we get too deep into it. How's everyone doing this morning? Inquiring minds want to know. What was your routine? What did you do first thing in the morning? Yeah. What'd you do? I ask you guys that because I'm curious. I definitely want to know what your routine is. Did you get up and brush your teeth? Get the boogers out your eyes? Did you take time to wash your funky ass? Because you do realize you sweat during the night. Yeah, you sweat at night. You burn calories all through the night. It's like a reset. Oh, once again, look at my head, y'all. I got to cut my head again. I told you, I cut my hair yesterday. And look at this shit. I appreciate the fact that, I still have a full head of hair. And I can grow my hair. But I have a coarse, smooth, silky, bead type of coif. Yeah, yeah, yeah. My hair locks up really well, you know. But for some odd reason, you know, the hairs on my face, on my chin, you know, they, I don't know. I don't moisturize them and put all kind of. I don't do all of that manscaping shit. So my hairs on my face look like they belong in my nether regions. Yeah, yeah. Look like I got pubic hairs on my fucking face. I guess that makes me a dickhead. Yeah, I'm joining the party. Um, Shaw, I'm a dick. Yep, yep, yep. But at the same time, I'm not going to allow that to diminish who I am as an individual. I'm going to keep pushing forward. I'm going to press forward regardless of my look. I tell people all the time I got a face for radio. They don't seem to understand why. Because the public image dictates that you have to look a certain way. You got to walk a certain way. You got to be a certain way. And as an independent thinker, as an independent mind, I have to first tell you, I agree. I believe in uniformity. I do. I really do. But I also appreciate free thought. Yeah. Yeah. Do you have the ability to think beyond your station? And sometimes we get so caught into what the rest of the world is telling us what we have to do and what we have to be and how we have to look, and you're not their cup of tea, so to speak. Well, as a matter of fact, I don't even fucking like tea. Yeah. Yeah. I love Absolute and Cranberry. So when we put ourselves into a position where we're trying to satisfy everyone else as opposed to self-maintenance, self-care, self-improvement, self-motivation, self-love, when we put individuals first before securing our situation, regardless of who it may be, then you're definitely headed towards a destructive situation, mentally, physically, because you're always so predisposed to someone else's issues as opposed to catering to your own. A lot of times we talk and we try to explain what we're talking about as we're saying it, instead of being definitive, resolute, and fucking explanation, because you're dealing with individuals who have the capacity to understand exactly what the fuck you talking about. So as you're doing the song and the dance, the shake and the bake, trying to placate and abdicate, man, say what you got to say and keep it pushing, man. These people don't give a damn about you. People play with your intellect. Because, you know, in the world that I live in, if I catch you blinking while you're thinking, I'm going to leave you stinking. Hmm? All right. Let's keep it moving. You see, I started the whole situation a little different today, right? Play my little jazz, give you a little contemporary smooth sound, morning motivation, wake you up with some inspiration. Yeah. I'm finding out that good conversation isn't what the people want. Not our people, not our ecosystem, not our digital um, diaspora. Did I say it right? Y'all tell me. Y'all spell it, sound it out phonetically, and let me know. Is it diaspora, diaspora? You let me know. I say diaspora. And I think that I have um, a good vernacular when it comes to my phonetic approach to words and things that I've learned over the years. You know, so if y'all got a better way to say, plug and play. Let me know. Yeah. So this morning, we're getting straight to it because I've been forgetting some things. I get so caught up in wanting to feed the internet, right? Get so caught up in wanting to show folks, hey man, I'm really doing this. So what? Anybody can do this. And when I say anyone can get behind a console, a telephone, a laptop, speaker, connect, go live, and begin to speak. Or not speak. Anyone. Hell, even a monkey can sit in front of the cameras and entertain you. But do realize that I do not have on a big red nose, fluffy red hair, and a quasi bald head on the top, distinguishable makeup, white base, big red lips, whether I'm frowning or smiling, and very colorful and boisterous. Yeah. No, I'm not a clown, ladies and gentlemen. So I don't come across to you with information as though I'm a clown. As though I'm a clown. I'm not a educator. I'm not here trying to educate you, right? I'm not a professor or a teacher or someone that is in the academia space. I'm not a DIY guy. No, I'm not a do-it-yourself guy. As it relates to fixing on trinkets and vehicles and showing you the display, no. So when you're trying to figure out what's your niche, motivational, inspirational, I use too much vulgar language. And I don't like people all that much. So how can I be inspirational? And so as I've thought about it, hell, I'm just a big old bag of hot air. Yeah. Carbon dioxide just coming out. And so that hits you in a way. You got to do some self-evaluation and ask yourself, is the time vested worth what's being built? It's just a personal question. The time, the efforts, the energies, the coordination of what it is that you're doing, is it worth the long haul? Because you have to know the end game, right? You have to know that for the next 30 to 40 to 50 years, I'm not going to be sitting at a desk talking. No, my mind goes other places. My mind looks at leveling up and elevation. My mind looks at a complete network that is autonomous and runs, and we just do the plug and play, and I'm out in Jamaica or Cozumel or Rio de Janeiro climbing Mount Kilimanjaro. So if you do not plan accordingly, then you find yourself stuck in a position with no exit strategy. Now, all business, I would imagine, are in business to generate revenue. And if you're the workhorse of that revenue generation, if anything were to happen to your situation, the revenue stops. So if you don't pay attention to all of the auxiliary situations, the auxiliary attachments that help move the vehicle, that work whether I'm here or not. My system, our system, the Frios system is not built off the back of YouTube, Instagram, MySpace, TikTok, Paddywhack, give a dog a fucking bone. It is not. I talk to you guys about ownership all the time, right? So, our rollout is pretty straightforward, pretty simple, because if I try to get overly sophisticated in conversation, hell, I'll lose my fucking self. I don't know about y'all, but I know me. I don't know how to talk goddamn slick and overeducated. I'm a very straightforward person. Give it to me like a third grader, man, so I can get it, so I can receive it. Keep it simple, stupid, the KISS method. I'm a mathematician. That's just logical. Because when you try to feed it to me with a whole bunch of empty rhetoric, you kind of lose me. I lose myself. Forget what the fuck I'm talking about. Because it's meaningless conversation. So when ownership comes into play, and you have your own platforms, you're paying for your own work to go to your servers, because this is you investing in you. You have to have connectability. You understand that. But you're not dependent on YouTube. YouTube could get sold. YouTube could crash. YouTube could get shut down. Just like all the other social media platforms. They're just applications. They call it an app. Truncated the rest of the word. It's an application. What do applications do? It's a process. Systematic. That means it's been programmed to do what? Learn your behavior. And so what do? We feed it all of our information so that it can learn your behavior. You go click and add friends so they can learn your behavior and also monitor your friends' behavior. And now we know all of you. We know your movements, your social engagement. We know everything about you. Now, is there anything wrong with that? No, I guess not. Maybe. I don't know. A little intrusive. But I know your habits, from spending to sexual to everything. And you press the little live button and we can look into, with a periscope, into your life. Like right here, you're giving it to me. You're throwing your information about who you are onto these platforms without any discernment, any thought of where it's going. Who's using it? Who's gathering it? What happens to it? You know, where is it stored? Do you know where your videos are stored when it comes to these platforms? Obviously, it's going to a server. There's a database that is built exclusively for you. Do you know how much operational bandwidth and storage capacity you have to have? For every individual that is on the internet, for every platform that they may be attached to, think about that. You have your own individual database that is built exclusively for you, for each TikTok, Snap, IG, Facebook, YouTube, each one. LinkedIn has its own exclusive database set up just for you. All of them, individual. You're inputting the same data The same metrics, the same. Okay. So now on the back end, we have a true litmus test of who this individual is because we can take all of those databases, link them, match them on the back end, and say, oh, yeah, that's him. That's definitely him. We know it's him because across all of these platforms, it's the same information, the same movements, the same thing, same queries, same searches. He's not real active over here. She's not real active over here. Oh, hold on a second. His OnlyFans page went live. Yep. Your entire database can be queried and data can be pulled from all of that on the back end and see everything that you do and match you up to one impression. One digital impression. Everything about your life in an instant. But you give it to them. You give it to them. But you don't own your own platforms. And I'm not knocking any of that. But what I am saying is that when you allow your privacy to be infringed upon and trampled upon, and you happily accept all of the prompts that they say, hey man, read the information, this is what we can do with your information. We do not sell it to third parties, but if we have a data breach, we have no control of that. This isn't the government, so it's not like, we have any kind of obligation to protect your information. And if you didn't want us to have it and, that data breaches are possible, you don't have to give it to us. You don't have to be in these systems because you can build and create your own system, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. It's a harder road. Of course it is. It's a battle. Big shout outs to Isaac Hayes III, building fan base. And I'm not saying that because he's of the same hue as I'm saying that because he took a step out on faith and realized that, hey, I can get a part of or be a part of this social media collective. And sell your information to third party marketing and advertisers so that they can, blast you with ads and, information to buy their products. Because that's what it is. Social networking has turned into the modern day advertisement billboard. Usually ride down the interstates and the highways and you see the big placards, the big billboards. Now it's the spillboard, a spam board. Anyone can place any kind of information in front of your face at any time and even pay ads for you to see some of the stuff that they're pushing out. So social media networking now becomes an advertisement highway, the advertisement superhighway, as opposed to a social media or social networking highway, whereas we're here doing social engagement, social commentary, meet and greet, falling in love. No, I'm going to sell you some shit. It's the only thing I can do with these tools is I can present who I am, what I'm about, what I have, and hey, to the best of my ability. It's like I was saying earlier, do I have to conform? Do I have to watch my work, smell good stuff, man? I don't live my life every day like that. I don't move around in a Brooks Brothers suit or a tailor-made, suit with ticker tape pockets and all. I have all of that shit. Don't get me wrong. But that's not my comfort level. I feel comfortable in a hoodie, sweatsuit, t-shirt. It has nothing to do with, my physical appearance, side, none of that. You know, at my age, I'm a healthy motherfucker, and I still get it in. So what I'm saying is, I, I'm not living my life for other people. When I was young and impressionable, yeah, maybe you follow the crowd a little bit and then you learn that following the crowd ain't worth a damn because the crowd don't know where the fuck they going. I was thrown into a leadership role early in my life, so I've never been one to sit there and follow a crowd. And I've never sat there and put the leadership hat on and asked anyone to follow me because I am your leader. No, 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 no. I'm on equal footing with people that are on equal footing with me. I'm not demeaning or speaking condescendingly to anyone or anything. What I'm saying is, I'm not going to depend on someone else that is not ready to put in the work on their own shit. Does that make sense? Because now I've got to double the effort to hold your weight in water and mine. Now, in times of need, yeah, you have a misstep or something goes wrong. Oh yeah, that's that's where community comes into play. But to sit and allow you to not be a part of the working order, well, that's downright crazy. So, with that, I will say this. Once again, if I catch you blinking while you're thinking, I'm going to leave you stinking. Remember that, ladies and gentlemen. Remember that. So don't be in one position thinking too long. Let me see. Think long, think wrong. So now, I've said all of that to get to the bottom of this. Make sure that you go to jimsitpublishing.com. Go to the bookshelf and pick up your copy of Freeway Ricky Ross's The 21 Keys of Success. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, a great and insightful book about Freeway Ricky Ross, you know what I mean, and the power of the most notorious crack cocaine dealer in the United States history, present day. I'm not sitting there glorifying it. I'm just telling you, here's the story, or part of the story, in terms of what he did to be successful. The 21 keys of success. All right? www.jimsitpublishing.com. Go to the bookshelf. Yes, indeed. And make sure that you get your copy of The Untold Story of Freeway Ricky Ross. All right? It's available for you. Yeah. Got some great books on the site. But these are the ones that we're pushing right now. Make sure you go grab your copies. Grab your copies, ladies and gentlemen. Excuse me for a moment. Delicious. Shaw say he a domino player. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. Shaw, look, man. You a goddamn superhero, nigga. That's what you know what I'm saying? You good. I mean, I seen you jumping up on a damn a bale of hay the other day. And see, people don't understand. Okay. We bale hay. You know what I'm saying? We sit there and roll hay and all that kind of stuff. So if you understand how big that damn bale of hay is, how tall it is, and then I've met Shaw personally. So I know he's like 5 foot. He is not that tall. Now I'm not saying he ain't got no hops, cause I done seen him jumping trees and all kind of shit. You have to climb that fucking bale of hay. You ain't just jumping up on no bale of hay like you goddamn dunking a basketball. Hell no. No. But he up on a bale of hay, goddamn doing videos and shit. I ain't see no ladder. I ain't see nothing. I just see the camera, him up on the bale, and he ain't got no hay on him, no nothing. This nigga's a superhero. He can fucking fly. I've been convinced. You know what I'm saying? Did y'all realize that Superman is the only superhero in the movie space? Because, I don't believe in all that bullshit. It's entertainment. He's the only hero that disguises himself as a regular human. Yeah. When he goes in the phone booth, Clark Kent, he goes and he takes off his shirt. Y'all see how he busts off his shirt? He's looking at the crime going on. Boing, takes off his shirt, got the little Superman shit underneath. Because he already has his shit on. It's built into him. He is the Superman, right? So he's got to cover up his uniform, whereas Batman, he's got to go put on a uniform. See, that's a real superhero. Everybody else is just playing dress up. You see? Y'all ain't never thought about that. Huh? Mm-hmm. They got to be a funky motherfucking uniform. Some shit that don't never come off. Because you ain't never seen Superman wash his uniform. You ain't never seen him take that motherfucker off and put it in the... Y'all think I'm crazy. I know you do. I know you do. But I love you. If ain't nobody told you that they love you today, hey man, just know. Big G love you, man. That's right. And it's always beautiful, people. Keep it in the middle of the road. Keep it in the middle of the motherfucking road. And I'm telling you, if I catch you blinking while you're thinking, I'm going to leave you stinking. And it's always beautiful, people. It's about health, wealth, wellness. Stay dangerous. Stop what you're doing right now and go subscribe to Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime on YouTube, all social media platforms. Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to make sure you tap in. Right now, over 72,000 subscribers and well over 11 million views and watch time hours. So make sure that you continue to support, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, and keep tapping in with us because we're going to keep on bringing you this hot content every day and in every way. It's your main man, Big G. And make sure, like I said, stop what you're doing right now and tap in. Like, share, subscribe. Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime.